50% of the population are female, and if we exclude that, we exclude 50% of the talent opportunity. So I think what we're trying to do in the company is to create an even platform where women have the same opportunity as men.
It's really important that our frontline workforce and our leadership workforce really does reflect the demographic of our customer base. It's well established that having more women in business as well is very good for productivity, lowers staff turnover, and also improves profitability and efficiency as well. So all good reasons for us to really promote women in the workplace.
Traditionally we've been very male dominated. That's created bias towards males employing males and promoting males, and I think what we're trying to do through our diversity agenda is to create an even opportunity for females to be successful. There's no reason why women shouldn't flourish in the same way as men flourish.
Every single one of us, we have to acknowledge it personally that we have unconscious biases. And once you've acknowledged it, now you can start to check your own decision making. And when we see that happening, the results will be different.
We really challenge our managers to challenge their own assumptions and biases, really. I think we've seen quite a few examples where women have applied for jobs and not got the jobs because there's been an assumption that they're not strong enough to do the work, and we've really challenged that, almost to the point of making sure that we review all of our recruitment decisions and to make sure that those are fair. We also encourage people through our various networks, so we've got a women's network that we operate within my directorate, and that works really well, exposing people to different networks and supporting and coaching people, giving them the opportunity to have touch points with other senior women in the business, and also making sure that they get the opportunity to have things like career conversations, and that's been really, really successful.
And we do now have events for less senior women. Sue Wally has done an amazing job at expanding the reach of the Women's Network in Royal Mail. We now have a diversity council headed up by Emily Pang. It now has subcommittees, which allows us to be inclusive of all minority groups.
We have it on the agenda at all team meetings. We have them most months, and at those meetings we challenge them and ask them what they're doing to improve the gender mix in their units. A good example recently is where we have refreshed our management team. Part of that was recruiting new deputy managers, that's frontline postmen and women who want to take the first step into management. And as an example, we have in our substantive management team 14% females, but in the new deputy population we've got 25%, so a really good example of where we've made a good step forward.
If I reflect on just my own direct team, 3 years ago I didn't have a single woman working within my team. When I have my own team meetings now, there are 7 women around the table, and that's really brought a balance to the team, a balance in terms of a change to the dynamics as well, and it's also helped to professionalise us.
Where we've brought more women in, there's definitely an improvement in culture. We've also been very successful actually in bringing more women into management, and that's helped in discussions at management level. So where we have team meetings, women bring a different perspective. More women will help us to champion the gender issue from within. So it does bring a different dynamic to management, and from my perspective improves it.